Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for joining me in another video. Today I'm going to be sharing a H&M haul with you, which I'm really excited to share. I have been buying quite a lot from H&M at the minute, just whilst I'm building out my spring summer wardrobe. H&M's always been one of my favourite shops, but at the minute it definitely is just kind of like my go-to place for so many basics and things like that. So I have picked up some really lovely basics, I picked up some sets and some really lovely bits for spring summer. So I'm really excited to show you what I've got. Before we dive in, if you do enjoy my videos, please don't forget to subscribe and to give this video a like because I'm sure you're going to love it. All the pieces that I've shown will be linked down below along with the items that I've styled them with. For reference, I am 5'4" and I have actually picked up a variety of sizes in this video just because I find H&M a bit all over the place with their sizing. Not even with their sizing, just with what they have available. So I end up always just kind of going for like either a size bigger or a size smaller, just whatever they have if I do actually really like something and I don't have it in my size. Firstly, I picked up a sports set because I am desperate to get back into working out post baby and post like recovering from my C-section and everything like that. So I picked up the H&M seamless sports bra and then I picked up their matching leggings as well. And I really like the seamless stuff from H&M because I find that it provides quite a nice bit of hold. Obviously it's really nice and stretchy as well, but it definitely is quite a firm hold, which I think is great because obviously it provides a nice bit of support up top. And then with the leggings it's great because obviously leggings can be really unflattering if you don't get the right fit for you, but where these have got a nice firm hold, I find they're just a little bit more flattering just in general anyway. And as much as I'm saying I brought them for working out, seamless sets like this obviously are really great for running errands and things like that, just with like a trench coat thrown over top. I always love a seamless set under a trench coat. I think it looks so nice and so chic. But in terms of sizing, I picked up the top in a medium and I picked up the bottoms in a medium. I did actually order smalls at first and they fit, but they were just way too tight. Like obviously you can get them on because it's seamless and they will stretch, but I just like had the imprints of like the ribbing in my legs, so I took them off. So I thought, no, definitely need to size up because you obviously want them to be comfortable if you are going to be working out in them and if you're going to be lounging and running errands in them. Next, I picked up a couple of lounge sets just because I absolutely love loungewear no matter what season we're in, but my spring summer lounge sets definitely needed updating. So I picked up this really lovely long sleeved knitted jumper in this really soft cream colour, and then I also got the matching shorts to go with it. So I got the jumper in a medium and I think it fits perfectly. I think it looks really cute tucked into the bottoms, just ever so slightly French tucked in the corner, and then I got the bottoms in a medium too and they fit me fine. I would say I would have loved if they'd been just a tiny bit longer just because they're kind of at that length where they wouldn't take much for them to kind of ride up in the middle. But anyway, we'll make it work. I really just absolutely love the colour of this set. I love this cream. I think this will just be the perfect set for lounging around in the house throughout spring summer and even like wearing out to things like picnics and stuff when you do want like a long sleeve top when it's a little bit cooler, and then you can just wear a little vest or crop top with the shorts underneath. I've just shown this set styled with a pair of sandals I also picked up in this order, and I just thought these were really cute when I saw them online. I love the little crisscross detail over the front and I just really like the colour of them. I always think having just like a really neutral pair of sandals in your spring summer wardrobe is so essential just in terms of like styling and things like this. Obviously they're very similar tones, so I think it just works quite nicely together and helps the outfit look a little bit more elevated. So I picked these ones up in a size 6 and they are super comfy. I'm really happy with the size of them. I'm really happy with how soft the top of them is as well. They are just like really cozy. They're more like sliders really than sandals, I would say. I don't know if they're like waterproof, but yeah, that's kind of like the vibe they're giving. And then next I picked up another set which I'm absolutely loving. So again, it's knitted, but this time it's a little bit more of like a loose knit. It's just a little bit of a looser knit than the last one. And this one is in a t-shirt style with this lovely open collared v-neck, which I think is just really nice. I don't usually have like many tops of this kind of cut, but in this particular style I really like it, just where it's kind of like an like oversized boxy fit. And then I picked it up with the matching bottoms as well. Obviously these are sold separately, which is good in the sense of you can adjust the sizing, which is always a little bit more helpful when you're buying sets, really, isn't it? I picked up the matching bottoms, which again I got in a medium, and these ones again are lovely. I really like the length of these shorts. I kind of wish that the other shorts were a similar length to these. They're a little bit longer. These also tie up at the waist, which I think is great just because you can cinch them in really nice and tight and then top the tuck in and kind of define your waist a little bit more than what you can in the last set. And that also means that it can kind of end up looking a bit like a jumpsuit, which I think looks really cute. And again, I think this is just a really lovely set for lounging around in on hot days. It's loose and oversized and it'll just be like nice and breezy. Next I picked up a pair of jeans, and these jeans I actually picked up a few weeks ago, and since then I have been pretty much living in them. I absolutely love the cut of them. I think they're such a nice fit. Now I was in two minds when I brought these jeans because I was kind of holding out to be able to fit back into my pre-maternity jeans, and I was getting quite close and I could get my pre-maternity jeans on and zipped up and sit down, but I just wasn't quite comfortable in them. So I thought, no, like, let's go out and get some jeans that fit comfortably and I feel confident and happy in. So I went out to H&M and I got these, and I got them in a 12, and they fit perfectly at the time when I brought them, but obviously since then the pregnancy pounds have been dropping off a little bit, so I do need to size down and I will order these in a 10. But regardless, I'm still living in them until I do actually get around to doing that. But I think you will just notice they are just like a little bit kind of bunching kind of in the front now. Bunching, I don't know if you can say bunching, but I think you will notice they are kind of just kind of gathering a little bit more material in the front than what is needed. But when I first got them, they were like the perfect fit. But yeah, a 10 I think will fit me perfectly now, so I will size down. They're like a really light wash blue, and this is always my favourite shade of denim for the summer. I think it looks so lovely, so clean and so fresh. So you've got a big rip on one knee, and then you've got a lightly distressed bottom, so that all ties in nicely together. And yeah, I just absolutely love everything about these jeans. I wear them all the time, and every time I post a picture of them on Instagram, I always get so many questions on where they're from. So yeah, they're H&M. Also, I think what I like about these jeans, and I think this always makes a big difference, is that they're button-ups rather than zips. And there's something about button-up jeans that I think make them hug you so much nicer around the waist and just fit so much better. But yeah, I love these jeans, can't go on without them enough. And then staying on denim for just a moment longer, I also picked up this massive denim jacket, which is in this really dramatic oversized style. Again, it's in a really nice light wash. It's just a little bit darker than what the jeans are. It's got lovely strong collars, and then you've got these white little buttons that run through it, which ties in quite nicely with like the lighter wash that runs through the jacket as well. So I got this in a medium. I probably could have actually got away with a small because it already is a very oversized style, but this is one of those items that I picked up in store, and I just really like the dramatic oversizedness of this piece. It just made it kind of feel like a bit of a statement, so I went for the medium, and I'm really happy that I did because I do really like the size of it. And it also kind of means that you could wear it buttoned up with just some like cycling shorts underneath and wear it as a bit of like a denim shirt dress, and I would just probably put like a crossbody bag over it so that it kind of defines it just a little bit. But it does mean that you've got the option to do that as well, which is kind of like what I was thinking in the back of my head. But I don't know if I ever will wear it as a shirt dress, so I don't really know why I was considering that, but just nice to have options, I guess. But the way that I have envisioned wearing this is very much with jeans and then some white Air Force on my feet, and then like a white cami top underneath, or even a black cami top. And yeah, I'm really loving the denim on denim trend at the minute, and this is kind of like my first purchase leaning towards that, and I'm really happy with the way that it looks. But then equally, I think a jacket like this works really well over a sports set as well, just with your trainers on your feet and just running around doing errands or going to the park or whatever. So as I mentioned, I have been picking up quite a lot of basics from H&M of late. So this is just a ribbed white t-shirt that I picked up, and this is in a really nice tight fit, and it's basically just because I wear usually a lot of bodysuits and things like that throughout the spring summer, but obviously at the minute I'm breastfeeding, so flapping around with bodysuits is just a no-go. But I just wanted to get my hands on some good fitting basics that still provided that same sort of fit as what a bodysuit would in terms of the tightness and being able to like tuck them into your trousers or whatever, and this does that really well. So I got this in white, and I also got this in black, but the black one's in the wash at the minute, so I'm just going to show you the white. But yeah, it's just a really nice good fitting basic. It's nice and stretchy, and it's also really soft. Whilst we're on basics, I have also been picking up a load of halter necks too, and these again are in a ribbed material as well. And again, I just really like the fit of them. I picked them up in a small. I probably could size down just to make them a bit tighter and a little bit more resemblant of a bodysuit, but I find a small works really nicely. It's still nice and comfy. So I've picked this up in beige. I've also picked up a fresh white one as well. I had one last year too, but I just wanted a fresh one. And yeah, I just really like the fit of these. I really want to get one in black too, but I find that they're just always just so randomly sold out. So they're kind of the type of items I always look for when I'm in store, because I find that H&M stores are way better stocked than their website a lot of the time. Obviously, I think different shapes work for different people and your body style and whatsoever, but for me, a halter neck is always the go-to. I find that they're just so flattering, and truly they do become a little bit of a uniform for me throughout spring, summer. I will literally pop one on and then I'll throw on top an oversized shirt, and I feel like I'm just good to go. No matter whether I'm doing something really casual like going to the park or running errands, I'll just pair it with like some jeans. And then if I'm wanting a bit more of like an elevated look, so I'm going for brunch or lunch or whatever, I'll pop on like a nice pair of linen trousers and some nice sandals. And then the next basic that I want to show you is very similar to the last one, but it is just in a cropped style. So again, it's a halter neck, it's in a ribbed material, but it is just a cropped version. And I just picked this up because I really do want a black halter neck, and I was just finding it really tricky to find one in this style in my size. I also just thought with the breastfeeding, maybe a crop style would be a little bit easier because I do wear a lot of high-waisted trousers anyway. I thought, oh, that'll save me from having to like tuck it in. But yeah, this is obviously just very simple basic, and there's not really much that I can say about it, but I just wanted to get my hands on a black one because I very much do enjoy wearing black regardless of what season we're in. So next I picked up a couple of linen shirts. I absolutely love linen shirts. Obviously you can tell I'm wearing one now. I just find them absolutely great for layering when you are just wearing like a little cami top and you just want an added little layer. And I also find them great for when it is a lot hotter and you just want to keep the sun off of you. So obviously I have the one that I'm wearing now and I do pretty much live in it, so I just wanted to get another one basically so that I have something to wear when this one's in the wash. And I saw that H&M had them in a load of colours, so I picked one up in white and I also picked up a black one. I really like these in an oversized fit because for me they are just like a chucking on piece. For layering, I like it to kind of look a little bit messy in the sense of like having it hanging off the side of my arm or like wearing it open. I don't want it to look like super neat and pristine, so I like them in an oversized fit. But I do find with H&M their availability can be absolutely shocking online, so I had to pick both of these up in size large, and I kind of thought it might be fine because sometimes there's not really that much in between the sizes, but I would say there definitely is in this case. And I would say a large is just a little bit too big. So I think I probably could have maybe gotten away with a medium, but where it's in an oversized fit, I think a small would have been perfect. So I think I will be tempted to send this one back and just hold out until they do restock it and get it in a small. But I have still shown you how I would style it up. And as I said, I really do love shirts like this over a basic cami top or a halter neck vest top in my case, and then with a pair of jeans, some trainers on your feet or sandals, a nice like basket bag for the summer. And I got it in black as well, which I was really excited about because I do really love wearing black regardless of the season, as I've probably said like 100 times already. But yeah, I think it just looks absolutely great with like a little black cami top underneath and then some denim on the bottom, and I've styled it with my black and white trainers. It's a very simple colour palette, but I do just think it looks so cool and chic. And then like, you know, once you've got some sunnies on as well, that'll just really set it off. So yeah, I am really hoping that they will restock it in a small, but if they don't, I might just end up keeping it in a large just because I am really desperate to get this on and wear it out. And then the other thing that's really great about these shirts as well is like for holidays, they are in that linen material, so they keep you nice and cool, so they look great just like by the pool, thrown over a bikini, or just over a pair of shorts too. Right, so next I picked up these lovely wide leg trousers that are in this really dark charcoaly colour, really close to being black. And these have really nice strong pleats that run down the front of them, which I think just makes them so flattering. And then at the bottom they are just folded up, which looks really cool. I would say you have to be quite careful obviously with the size of them because I don't know how easy it would be to take these to the tailors and get them turned up where they are in that folded up style already. I'm 5'4" and I would say that they're just like a touch, like tiniest bit too long for me, but I'm thinking as long as I wear them with platform trainers, I would be fine to go away with them at this length. And then at the back you've got this lovely pocket detail, and I don't know what it is about these trousers, but they just fit so beautifully and they just look so flattering. I don't know if it's like the way the pleats run through them, but I just think they're an absolutely gorgeous fit. I love these trousers so much that I then went back online and ordered the matching blazer to go with them, and this is in a double-breasted fit. So when it's done up, you've got the 4 buttons that go along the front, you've got nice strong lapels, and then it's obviously really nicely lined as well. And I obviously thought these were going to look really great together, but I have to say I'm not the biggest fan of a double-breasted blazer because I like to wear them open a lot of the time, and sometimes it can just be a little bit too much material. And I think that with these two together that was definitely the case. It was just giving me a little bit too much of the same material when wearing it open. Obviously like when you can see like your top underneath, it gives you a little bit something extra. So I actually find that I like the blazer a lot better on its own, just with a pair of jeans and a little cami top underneath, and I think that looks really nice. And then yeah, with the trousers I think that they look absolutely great on their own, just with like a cami top or even just like a little jacket thrown on top too. I'm really happy with these. Right guys, that's everything that I have to share with you today. I really hope that you've enjoyed this haul. If you have liked it, please don't forget to subscribe and give this video a like, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.